Hello everyone, welcome back to another Lego review on the channel. In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at set 7931, the T-6 Jedi Shuttle. And this is a set based off the Clone Wars animated series from Star Wars, and it came out in 2011 with the Clone Wars wave of sets. And yeah, it depicts a T-6 Shuttle common Jedi transport method, which was recently seen in Ahsoka, and which is why I'm reviewing it now. And this set is kind of expensive on the secondhand market. Used will cost you around $95, and new, sealed in box, will be $220. And this set comes with 389 pieces and 4 minifigures. So let's get right into those minifigures. So the first figure is a very common figure, and this is Anakin Skywalker, Clone Wars version. And a lot of people hate on these Clone Wars figures for the faces, and yeah, I do think they're a bit weird. And this minifigure is also really plain as well, nothing too special about it. We do have some torso printing of armor and robes, and he does come with a blue lightsaber, like normally he does, and get this brown hairpiece, messy hair, which is still used today on Revenge of the Sith era Anakins and Clone Wars Anakins. But yeah, the face, it does include the details, but it doesn't really capture the look of them well. I think they shouldn't have done the animated style or tried the cockpit. Probably should have just stuck with regular minifigures, and it would have looked better. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Clone Wars version, is also included in this set, and he was another common figure found in some other Clone Wars sets. And this is his Clone Wars outfit, so we have white and tan, we have like the white armor and the tan robes. And this figure is a bit more tolerable than Anakin. The eyes don't stand out too much, but still, they do look a bit weird and odd. We do have like a beard on him, but I do really like this hairpiece. It's like a short orange hair, and it kind of works well for Obi-Wan. And yeah, it kind of stuck on there in mine, but it's a really nice hairpiece. It continues on the back as well. Looks pretty good on him. They kind of did a modified version, updated it for newer figures today, but still, one of my more favorite Clone Wars figures. So Jedi T-6, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, is also included in this set, and he's a bit more rare. He only came in another set, which was his Starfighter. So yeah, but we have some dark brown robes and some white arms, and a bit of back printing as well. You can see right there, comes with the green lightsaber. The only one in the set that comes with a green one. And you can see his face, it still has those big eyes, make him look a bit weird. If I take his hairpiece off, you can see he has more of a frown, and there's also some more cheek detailing. But yeah, speaking of the headpiece, it's a pretty cool one. I don't know the name of the species of him, but he has like the two horns on coming out the side, the two big bulges, and then we have like the giant orange top. And it's a pretty cool mold. It's kind of like plastic, but it's a bit squishy. It's not like totally rubber, but it's mostly rubber. So yeah, I kind of like this figure. The face is a bit weird, but still a cool Jedi figure. So the final one included in this set is Shock T. And Shock T is exclusive to only this set, and I don't think has been made ever since. And this is a pretty good depiction of her. We get, if I take off the Leku, you can see there's some torso detailing, more dark brown robes. We also get this dark brown cape as well. And you can see there's a bit of red on the torso, matching with her red skin, which you can see on the hands. And she also has a blue lightsaber. But the most, good part about this figure is obviously the head tails. So, yeah, they're long head tails, unlike Ahsoka's. Well, they kind of are the same size as, the older Ahsoka one. You can see there's a lot of blue and white detailing on this, and then here we have some red and tan, and it is more of a rubber mold. And we also get some printing on the face, which does look a bit pink because it's printed on red, but you can see the eyes are still in that animated style. And yeah, she kind of looks a bit creepy without the headdress on, but still, the only Shock T figure has gotten, surprisingly, and pretty good one at that. So, moving on to the set, this is the T-6 Shuttle. Again, it's a transport ship used by Jedi, and Lego did a pretty good depiction of it here. We'll take a look at each part of it, but I'll just give a sort of spin around before we take a look at it. And obviously right now it's in landing position, and it can rotate into flying position, which will be at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And if you made it this far already, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you think about this set. Alright, so taking a look at the wings, they're pretty simple, but they use a lot of white and red pieces, a lot of the more angled ones, and it creates a pretty nice look. There's some smooth white pieces here. It also uses big white plate with this big sticker to add some extra detailing. There's also a sticker right here. But yeah, it looks pretty nice for a wing, and you can see part of it's cut out so it fits the engines back here. But yeah, nothing too interesting on the wings, but yeah. And on the other side of the wing, you can see there's this nice red curvature, which can be seen at the top. It makes it look a bit more smooth and detailed, but nothing much down here, just a lot of structural things, smooth things so it can sit well. But yeah, the wings are pretty simplistic, nothing much to go over of that. This wing is the exact same, stickers, details, underside is the exact same, so I don't need to show you that. But I am missing a piece, and there is supposed to be a red kind of Republic insignia on here. Probably will put a picture of it on the screen now so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, I didn't want to go digging for it. I tried to get every piece and stuff, but I just couldn't find it and didn't feel like looking for it. But it doesn't really take away too much. So the back includes this engine area. We have a lot of curved pieces and stuff to create this little curved engine housing pod thing. It looks pretty nice and smooth. And on top as well, we have a fin, just add a bit more detail, be more accurate, and also makes it better to hold. But yeah, we have 3 engines here. They have these blue translucent pieces on the back. You can see they can kind of rotate, and these ones are a bit loose, and that will be a play feature we'll take a look at later. And on the underside, there is a stand part so it can stand up. And we also get this little piece right here, this movable thing, and right now I have it moved like this, and it's actually kind of landing gear, air quotes, but if you move it back, you'll be able to see that it will kind of fall forward, because this part has more stuff on it, like this is hanging so it'll push it down. But if I take that piece, move it back there again, it will be able to stand, so it makes it easier for display and stuff. At the front, we have this small cockpit, and you can see there's some gears right here, which will be able to help make this spin, and we'll be able to see that soon. But the cockpit can actually detach. You can see there's a Technic pin here, and we have a Technic pin right here, so it's able to connect and unconnect very easily. So like I said, it's a pretty small cockpit. We have some detailing on the side, a bit of gray, and yeah, some smooth bricks. Plus, we have like the whole molded piece for the hole, and yeah, nothing too interesting. There's also a bit of tan at the back, but this is a pretty nice cockpit piece right here. I can take it off. There we go. It's a printed piece and it looks very nice on this gray translucent piece. We also have a white thing up here. You can see there's a lot of lines to create that windshield type of shape. and it looks very nice. It looks better in person, I think, than on camera. But inside the cockpit, we have some tan and stuff to show some seating, and I don't believe you can fit every figure inside of this ship, so I'll just put 2, because I think you can only put 2. You can see there's a control panel right here, and they have 2 spots, so you can put Anakin right here, and then fit Obi-Wan. You gotta kind of like move the hands down as well. It's a very tight fit in the cockpit, but I gotta kind of move his hands up too. Yes, it can fit, I think, 2 figures. Besides that, I don't think there's room for much more. It could put us 18 in here on the side, kind of fit him in, but yeah, it's more meant for 2 figures rather than all 4, which I think is a bit disappointing. I wish they included more room so you could fit every Jedi you get in the set, because why do we get 4 Jedi and not have enough room to put them in? But yeah, you can just put the cockpit back on and have them in. So the main part of the set is obviously the feature of it being able to fold into flying position. And like I said earlier, there is some gears, and the wings are all on a gear. It's on this big round gear, and what you can do is you're gonna have to lift it up, make sure this is not out, because then it won't be able to fold all the way. And what you do is you just take one side and just bring it around, and now it's in flying position. So yeah, I'm trying to get a higher view because it's a bit tall when it's in flying position, but you can see the wings are folded up and now it's flying position. If I put it back here, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, I'll kind of turn it to the side so you can see the wings make it a point, and now it looks pretty cool in flying, and it's pretty seamless. You can just rotate it back down and it will be back in a flying position like it normally should, but well, it's kind of breaking a bit. That's what happens when you have older Lego sets. But yeah, I just really like this feature of it being able to turn. You can also put it the other way as well, so you can have it on the left side or in the studs facing that way, or you can have it on this side with the studs facing that way. But yeah, the play feature is gonna say was these stud shooters. You can see there's blue things here, so if you push on the back of this right here, it will shoot it out. It's like kind of like a flick fire missile, and you can just reset it by putting it back in. So push it out. So yeah, it's kind of like a shooting feature, and it's kind of disguised well with the little engines. So yeah, it'll also work on this side as well. So to wrap this up pretty quickly, I think it's a pretty nice set, and includes some alright minifigures. Shock T is definitely the highlight, and the play features are pretty fun for the set. The look is alright, and yeah, I think I would give it a 7 out of 10, or maybe an 8 out of 10. But thank you guys for watching. Check out another Star Wars review on the end screen now. See you guys later. Bye.